You think it's your good works that will get you to heaven. You think it's your good works that will make you good enough in the sight of God. But none of these things can ever make you good enough in the sight of God. None of these things can ever make you worthy of going to heaven. None of these things can ever satisfy the punishment of sin. None of these things can. None of these things can cleanse your soul. None of these things can make you a new person. None of these things. They are all temporary things. They are all earthly things. They are all temporary and earthly things. They do not have eternal value. They do not have eternal value. They do not have eternal value. Only Jesus Christ gives you eternal security. Only Jesus Christ gives you eternal peace. Only Jesus Christ makes you good enough to get to heaven. Only Jesus Christ. Only Jesus Christ. And that is why he himself, he says, the way is narrow and only few find it. The way is narrow and only few find it. The way is narrow and only few find it. And why is the way narrow? Why is the way narrow? It's not a narrow way, the way the world talks about it. It's not being on the straight and narrow, or being a law-abiding citizen, or being a good person, or being a straight-edge person. That is not what the narrow way means. The narrow way means it is only Jesus Christ. It is only Jesus Christ. And that is why the way is narrow. That is why the way is narrow. It's not narrow because you stop drinking. It's not narrow because you stop smoking. It's not narrow because you keep the law. It is narrow because it is only Jesus Christ. It is narrow because it is only Jesus Christ. And that is why only few find it. 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 Because it is only Jesus Christ. Because it is only Jesus Christ. And that is why he also says, wide is the way to destruction. Wide is the way to destruction. Wide is the way to destruction. It's not wide because of your drinking. It's not wide because of your smoking. It's not wide because of having sex before marriage. It's not wide because of any of these things. It is wide because it is anything that is named not Jesus Christ. It is wide because it is anything that is not named Jesus Christ. And that is why the way to destruction is wide. That is why the way to destruction is wide.